What's up, guys? This is Demonic Vlog number 17. I'm going to be updating you on where I'm at with the new project I'm working on, who I've been listening to, my new favorite album, and my favorite tracks on that album. So, first things first, I've been working a lot, not only at my job, but on music, on hooks, on bridges, on ad-libs, on stacking my vocals, just making it sound a lot more full. This is such a different project from the last one, and anything else that I've recorded, like, in between that, because it's got a lot of different topics on it. It's got a couple controversial topics on it. Every track sounds like a song, as in it doesn't necessarily need to be a complete story. Like, I've been listening to a lot of albums. Some albums are like a story like that, but I want every song to have a point and to be able to stand on its own. So who I've been listening to: Eminem, Machine Gun Kelly, Logic, and a lot of Macklemore, because his new album, the new Unruly Mess I've Made, is out now. You need to go buy it. Like, I'm a hip hop fan, and this shit just blows your mind. My favorite tracks: one, Light Tunnels. It talks about when he won his Grammy and how weird he felt about it, how he was among these elites in music, and he still won. And I also saw a text message that he sent to Kendrick, saying that he felt like Kendrick should have won. Number 6 on the album. Kevin is talking about a friend that felt like a brother that passed away because of Oxycontin OD. I would assume, because that's what he talks about in the song. And he doesn't blame the kid. He doesn't blame the kid's mom for doing the drugs that she did while she was pregnant. But the fact that, drugs are so easy to get a hold of, and how corporations give us these medicines that are so easy to overdose on, and how we depend on them for certain things, and they affect people's minds and emotions to the point that they lose it. So he doesn't blame the people, he blames the meds that the people were given and the people who gave them the meds to the people. Makes sense. St. Ides is talking about Macklemore's alcohol abuse when he started young, the fact that he feels like his home isn't really a home, how we used to know our neighbors and know the people that we lived by, and now we're so reclusive, and he wants his daughter to grow up in a very adverse place, in a very friendly, open community. He doesn't feel like he has that anymore. The next song I really like is Need to Know, featuring Chance the Rapper, talking kind of about how we use materialistic things in order to try to get to heaven, or we use those as excuses, like money and things like that, instead of following what we believe. So we let things get in the way of our dreams, and we quit before we really achieve anything. He really goes deep conceptually, and so does Chance the Rapper. It's really cool. It's a really good song. The hook is really catchy. And then 11 is another one of my favorites, Bolo Tie, featuring YG, talking about how in the media negativity is spread so much, and positivity is so rare, that we always see the negative, and they don't show the positive people do. YG talks about, when I got shot, y'all used me for views, I ain't stupid. You're not talking about how YG gave those kids Christmas, so it's he got shot, and that was such a big story, but when he gives these kids money, gives these kids a Christmas, that doesn't end up on the TV or the news or whatever. That's not broadcasted on the news, but him getting shot is. So it's just explaining kind of how the media works and how it's fucked up, because it only really tells the bad stuff. So this album's been inspiring me, making me change the sound of my record that's in the works. I've got 16 songs recorded now. All of them have really catchy hooks, and I'm really struggling to cut some out. I don't want to have as many songs as I did on the last one. It's not going to necessarily be a story, but I want it to be well-packaged songs that have a point, that all stand alone. And so far it's going really good. It's going to be happier, and the two things that I've really been working towards is not having every song sound the same and have a conceptual meaning to it, and I want it to be something that my kids can listen to or that my friends can listen to. Like, I don't necessarily want to just leave a dark project behind. Like, I could die tomorrow. You know, you never know how long you're going to be here, right? And my last project was dark, and I want it to be light, kind of, you know, darkness to light, kind of, yeah. But I'm calling the new project Silver Lining. So it's going to be like, I came from darkness to light, and this is the happiness after. Like, I needed to get from there to here. I needed to make that music to make this music. I needed to get past those roadblocks to break through. You know what I mean? So it's like a growth. And I really want to share that growth and that positivity and that hyped attitude I have and that passion that I have. I want to share my life stories that I haven't shared with you guys before, different perspectives, like my political views or my views on gay marriage or gay rights, civil rights, stuff like that. Like stuff that's going to grab your ears and like make you think, inspire you to make music. That's what I really want to do. So go pick up the Unruly Mess I've Made. I'm working my ass off on music. Also, we have spots open for DSR, the group that Dan, me, and Chloe are in. We're thinking about launching a clothing line. All three of us have projects that we're working on. We're passing tracks back and forth. We really just want more people that we can share music with, and not only share our music, but help us progress as artists, and we can help other people progress as well. Chloe wasn't a rapper when we found her. She was interested in it, but she hadn't done it yet. So, and we took her and we molded her, and now she's a rapper. Like, she's really good at it. And she hangs with us on the track. You know what I mean? So you don't necessarily have to be the best rapper or even be at our skill level. You can be starting out still, and we'll be happy to take you. As long as you have a passion for music, you put out music or like videos on a pretty consistent or regular basis. Not necessarily you post YouTube videos, but you make music. You do it because you love it, not for money. You have good morals behind it, and you're just really passionate about what you do. So it's not tough to get into our group, honestly. And we're pretty welcoming. You know, we're good people, we're great artists, and we're friends. You know, it's more like we're siblings than we're artists at this point. Like, we are so close to each other. Dan is one of my best friends. So, and Chloe is insanely hot, but, you know, like, we have a very good foundation. And I feel like that's a necessity when you're making music. And not only making music as single artists, but together. So if you're interested in joining something that's more like a family than a record label, or a family than just making music necessarily, we're so close. We want somebody else to join in on that feeling, on that music, on the ideas that we're having. So if you want to be in DSR, hit me up. I'll happily listen to your music or whatever, share it, and let's see, you know, how you fit in. I'm working my ass off on music. Go get the Unruly Mess I've Made, and if you're interested in DSR, hit me up. This is Demonic Vlog number 17. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm sorry for the hiatus. I'm going to keep the videos coming.